Hi everyone. It has been a week now that we left from Brittany, from Lorient, last Sunday. So a weekend. Today is Monday. Now we're here, almost at the finish. And here we had some light winds, and then all this section was pretty windy. And since here we are in a zone where the hot Gulf Stream, which is this corridor, this black boundaries here, this is the Gulf Stream, is in this zone, and then cold water comes down from here. That's mixing here and created some interesting sea state the last days, especially yesterday. We see this here, this hitch down. That's Johan Richom's track, and mine was here. There we had horrible sea state here. And also the days before, when the current goes like this and we had the wind like this, wind against current made very short waves. And also the temperature differences of the wind, these temperature differences on the wind are pretty remarkable. So the sea is very cold, which we can see here now in the ocean pack data. We're only 10 degrees. We had been down to 4 on the Newfoundland bank. Now we're 10 since yesterday, between 10 and 12. When it's that, then the normal wind is slowed down quite a bit. So we are supposed to have now maybe 14 knots. Oh yeah, it shows it here. We're supposed to have 15 knots. And yeah, we're only seeing 11 knots or so at the head of the mast, and even less probably at the surface. So it's calm sailing on these cold waters usually. And then once we went through hot passages, we had 18 degrees here, 19 degrees sometimes. Then suddenly we're 25 knots away. Anyway, now we're almost finished and enjoying this calm sailing. For the first time I have no headphones, no noise cancellation headphones. I can speak to you like this. You will, most of the time you wouldn't be able to hear me, or I couldn't hold the camera still or anything. Yeah, so I was even able to make some eggs this morning. A bit more for jokes, but as I had them, so I thought I'd try it out. It's nice to have this little kitchen set up here. This thing, I can get water here without burning my feet like I did in the ocean race. And I have some fresh bread, and yeah, it's almost a full kitchen. Yeah, and so the arrival is a bit funny because we have the big zone here to protect the whales. So that was the zone that is huge, that went here almost all to Greenland, over Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. And this, we were going a little bit along the edge, and now we have this light wind here to the finish. Finish line is 100 miles out of New York, and then we need to stay in this corridor again for respecting marine life, I guess. And then coming into New York, only here we will meet the team, so we have a half a day delivery alone. And we just spoke with Johan Richom. We tried to do that together, so he might slow down a bit at the beginning, so we can go down together on that trip. So yeah, depending on the wind now, we have about 6 to 8 hours left. And sometimes the wind picks up to 13.5 knots, and then we're able to foil at 19 knots, which is pretty amazing feeling, and the whole boat lifts off. But now we are 12 knots, and the boat is slowed down, non-foiling, normal sailboat mode. And see, I have my view on the radar. I see also there's some clouds around, and these are probably slowing down the wind a little bit at the moment too. All right. That's it from the Transat CIC. We see you at the finish. Cheers.